How are you?
Hey Jason, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Thanks for your patience. We had a little bit of a technical problem that we had to sort out, but I can say that we are live
Nah.
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Oh, nah. That's so good, Jason. That's so good.
Yeah, just like
Always.
to ask the audience if you guys can hear Ricardo all right as well. I can. Hopefully you can as well. I've got my headset, so if you Ricardo, if you can just say a few words so we can kind of test if people can hear you.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I
It's
think
all good.
it's working for me here in my Instagram, so I think it's working for everybody as well. Uh, can you guys put in the
Okay.
comments if you guys can hear Ricardo, please? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So
So
yeah.
good.
Thanks. All good. All good. Yeah. Thank you. Uh, so first of all, Ricardo, I would like to thank you
Yeah.
very much for your time. I
It's
know
my
that you must
pleasure.
be very busy in Spain, and
Yeah.
certainly thank you for your availability and to share your experience in this validation process with other engineers that are in this process. And
Yeah.
I would like to ask you if you could introduce yourself, a little bit about you, where you're from, where you're in Australia, how did you end up in Spain, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Well, first of all, it's my pleasure, Jason. Just share my experience with you and with everybody who's looking to have this opportunity. And yeah, I'm. My name is Ricardo. I'm Brazilian. Okay, I'm 36 years now, and yeah, I was studying in Brazil. Was studying the bachelor in production engineer, and working in an international company where I started my professional life. And as a junior engineer, wasn't it? Can you hear me, Jason?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can. I muted
Sorry,
myself
sorry.
so I don't give a background noise to you.
Okay, okay, sorry. Well, yeah, and yeah, when I started my professional life in there, and then I remember I finished the bachelor, and I was I don't know 5 years working that company, international company, a Spanish company, working in a engineer sector in a development of heavy vehicles. And then we face a hard time in there. They couldn't support the group anymore, and well, and I decided to talk with my family, talk with my ex boss, who's nowadays it's my close friend and helped me a lot. And I was thinking about to improve my English level, to seek new challenges in Australia, because I knew Australia from before, and it was my dream to live in Australia. So yeah, and I talked to my family, I talked to my ex boss about the my ideas and in my decisions, and all of them support me to go and start my new dream to start my life in Australia.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And when did you arrive in Australia?
Yeah, arrived in Australia in September 2018. I think so. It's around there. Yeah, yeah. It was the when I remember when I arrived in Australia. First I arrived there. I had a week and a half to find a job, because I was on a student visa. I think
Yeah.
it's like same as 95% of all Brazilians who's living there. And yeah, I was, trying to find a job and, prepare myself to start, my Australia life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started like this, and after couple of months I was working, two jobs and studying, and I decided to start to try to find a way to validate my diploma in
Yeah.
Australia, but I had no idea how to do it, no idea. And I just, I was, my God, how do it? How can I start this? Because I don't know.
Didn't have a clue.
And yeah. And I knew about the PT and the IELTS score, something like that, but just, something
Very
superficial, like
superficial.
nothing. Yeah. And yeah, I was working with a friend of mine who's not an engineer, but he has a friend who's an engineer.
I see.
And yeah, and he told me about, he said, "Hey, Rick, you know what? I'm going to talk with a friend of mine. I think he knows someone, he can help you." And then he gave me your name. And
All right.
yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to check on Facebook. And I remember I checked your Facebook and I started to check everything and, find like your videos on YouTube as well. And I was like, okay, I think this is is the key to start it.
All right. Yeah, because I was going to ask you, how did you get to know me? So it was a friend. A
Yeah.
friend.
A
Yeah.
friend of mine who has another friend,
All
and
right.
he told me about you, and that's how I
Yeah.
found
And
you.
once you start watching my videos in YouTube and Facebook and etc., what did you find it? Say, oh, this guy is not professional. This sort of a videos.
No, I was no. To be honest, I your content, your it's incredible, Gerson. Because once I start, watching your videos and check, it helps a lot. That I think that it's amazing quality because you show me and you show, I think, everybody who is looking for these heaps of examples and case and why can you or can you not achieve the project, can be reject or not, and it's amazing, if you have doubts, if you have, of course everybody has doubts at the beginning, because even if you check the Engineers Australia website, the booklet and everything, in my case I had doubts. Sometimes you have like details that you can't, I couldn't understand exactly. So
Yeah.
it's why your channel, your videos on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, it helps a lot, Jersey.
Yeah, and certainly it makes a lot of difference because when I did my process 15 years ago, well, one, I think Facebook, I don't know if Facebook existed, but Orkut was famous, but didn't
Or
really have a
could.
lot of information. And YouTube, I didn't really have a lot of things in YouTube. And yeah, I remember that, oh, it was so hard to understand, and had to do it, redo it once, twice, three times, four times, because every time there was something that was not quite good. And yeah, and that's why I decided, yeah, 2019 to start this project to share my knowledge and information with you guys,
Yeah,
because
thank you so much.
it was so hard, so hard. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's really hard.
what kind of makes me upset, and probably you felt that way as well, Ricardo, that you know that you have the knowledge, you know that you have the skills. It's
Yeah,
just difficult to put that on the paper.
it is. It is. Because yeah, I remember I was really I say, okay, I'm gonna start like writing this. So I have my projects, I work on it, so let's do it. And I start doing, and And I remember the first time you say, okay, I'm going to just say some, have you, I'm going to write you some things you can, improve. And I'll say, okay, some, details. So when I check it, was everything wrong? I was totally wrong, I was like, my God, what I'm doing? No, 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 no. So yeah, I thought I knew how to do it, but no, it was totally, of course you have an idea because as I say, you check the booklet and everything,
Yeah.
but nah,
Yes,
it was hard.
and obviously, I make it very public that I've got a lot of free content. I think nowadays in my YouTube channel, I've got more than 180 videos talking about a lot of things. And also, I've got my online mentoring program. It's not a secret to anyone. And I'm very glad that some people they come to me and they say, Gerson, I watched your videos in YouTube. I followed your advices and I got validated. I say, all right, good. I didn't even know that you were following me, but if I managed to help, was good. And but
Yeah,
obviously, some people need a little bit of a push. If I had opportunity, I would have certainly searched for some push as well. But when you look at those videos, there's a lot of videos free in YouTube, and then a few times a year I open new enrollments to my mentoring program. What was your
yeah,
biggest fear before being part of my online mentoring program? Do you remember? What did you
yeah.
think when
No,
you thought, oh, should I join the mentoring program? Shouldn't I join?
no. Yeah, I remember. I was afraid. First of all, to throw my dreams, just throw away because was the maybe the only opportunity I could have it, and spend all my money because I was working. I don't know, 3 jobs, and I was studying. And I remember it was really hard to try to save money.
Yeah.
And I was like, my God, okay, I know him, I know it's amazing, but should I pay this or I don't know? But then I keep checking your videos and I say, okay, no, I need to, I must to, because even if I was scaring about this, so I knew that was necessary
Yeah, because it's
because
not easy. I used to be an international student as well, and you work very, very hard to make your money. You got to save money to renew your visa, to renew your course, and pay accommodation and everything
my
else,
God,
etc., etc. But then, and I went back to my records, and I saw that on the 30th of September 2019, you joined my
yeah,
mentoring program. And obviously, you went to my website and saw probably my videos there and some of the benefits to do my mentoring program. And then there was a button there to buy now. So what did make you to decide to be part of the validation formula mentoring?
yeah, yeah. Well, Gerson, because I when I start writing and try to build up my projects and everything, I think it's just when you started, you feel it how hard it is. And well, before press the button, I as I say, I check I think all your videos in Instagram and Facebook, and then Engineers Australia website, and then booklet, and I come
Oh,
back and always, and I say, okay, no, it's what I just feel it, I just feel it. I
it was
say,
just a
okay,
gut
this is the
feel.
person yeah, exactly. I say, no, I know it's the person who's gonna help me.
Yeah.
Definitely,
And then at that time, when you did the mentoring, the classes were still live sessions. We had those 3 live classes, and
Yeah,
then we had already the VIP group in Telegram and everything else. And after you participated in the mentoring program, what did you
yeah.
think it changed in regards to writing the career episodes and the summary statement. Did you think it changed the way that you kind of are looking at those documents?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And everything, changed because I was writing my career episodes, and the vocabulary, the points, the key points that you read in the booklet and instructions and the website and everything. It changed, in a lack of like details that, my God, your mentor is completely. If you have, as I said before, if you have doubts about your projects, how do it, and just it's complete. Complete my doubts and clarify my way to keep writing and build up my projects. Yeah.
And you're saying that you're trying to kind of write your reports, your career episodes, and everything. How long were you trying to prepare your CDR? Did you spend a lot of time before trying to write and got frustrated, stop, or how was your process?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yes. I write and rewrote. I don't know, a couple of times. I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times, because
Wow.
I just I start my career episode and then I say, okay, this is right. Let's go for the next one. And I go to the second one and then to the third one, and they was like, no, wait. I'm gonna go back. And it was like this in this way, And sometimes I just need to stop and say, okay, my God, what I'm doing, just got some confused, but then it's why I say change a lot. You help me a lot, because the summary statement, for example, when you build up the paragraphs and numbers and everything,
it's a bit confusing.
It takes a lot of time. Yeah, my God, it takes a time. It's of course. So yeah, it was my God, it was hard.
And if you could give a hint, because we've got in my audience, certainly there's a lot of people that they are in the process. If they're following me, it's probably because they have some interest in validating their qualification and perhaps not working as you were working as, I don't know what you were working as, unloading containers and other things, and cleaner or kitchen hand, or...
My God, I was working in a surf club, and then I was like a kitchen hand, and I was in 2 kitchens and in a Brazilian restaurant. My God, and studying.
Yes, and obviously a lot of people, or majority, they want to validate their qualification so they can have a better opportunity to work as an engineer here in Australia. And a lot of the audience, I believe that they are on the same boat as you and the same boat as me. If you could give them a hint in this engineering qualification validation process, what would that hint be?
Well, first of all, do your mentoring.
All right, thank you.
Because no, of course, 100%. Do it. Because when you think you know everything, I'm ready. So, as I said before, you're gonna, once you start checking your videos, you're gonna answer probably. You're gonna answer your doubts, and your mentoring is gonna completely like clarify the way to think that, okay, that's the way I need to do this mentoring to structurize my, build up my career episodes, my summary statements, and everything that I can do. So just keep doing. I know it's hard, but if you keep your dreams alive and do it, and follow your instructions, because definitely you're gonna make it.
Certainly the methodology does work, but you got to follow the methodology. Yes. If you don't follow, then it's probably not going to work.
Exactly.
And then December 2020, I think was the 23rd, was just before Christmas, wasn't it?
It was.
You got your email from Engineers Australia, and then you shared with me So describe that moment when you got that email.
My God, it's it's the was amazing, Jackson. Was you were the first, I think, yeah, no, definitely you were the first person, first of my dad
Apart
and
from
my
your
mom.
wife.
Yeah. I just was like, no. I can't believe, I'm gonna text him because we have like 9 hours of difference
Yes, you're in
on each
Spain.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, whatever. I don't know. I can't call him now, but I'm gonna text him. And then I was so excited, and then I called to my mom, my dad, and they start to cry. They say, "My God, no, I can't believe," and I start to cry because I to be honest, was hard. Was I
Yeah, it is hard. It is
sometimes
hard
in
work.
the middle of the way, I sometimes you think like, oh no, I think I'm gonna leave this project because it's too hard. I don't know, but yeah, was amazing.
Yeah,
It's
and
one of the best
yeah,
feelings, Gerson.
yeah. Certainly, when I got your message in WhatsApp, and you sent me the letter, the email, saying that you've
Yeah,
been approved. Oh, I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy for you, Ricardo. That I know that you
yeah,
put a lot of effort. You spent a lot of time, and I said, nah, yeah, he more than deserved this because he's got everything. It's just a matter of how to put that on the paper. And
yeah,
obviously, we had COVID in the middle, and obviously you're in Spain, and currently the borders are shut, so it's difficult to come back to Australia.
yeah,
But now that you have your qualification validated,
yeah,
what does it mean to you? What do you think can change in your life?
yeah. Well, first of all, I achieved one of my dreams. My biggest dreams, that was be recognized by Engineers Australia. And now that I achieved my first goal, and I know, I can work as an engineer in Australia.
Yeah,
Just I know it's hard, but it's gonna be hard for everybody. So I can work as an engineer in Australia. So it changed the way that now I have the key. I have the key
yes,
to start build up my career in Australia, in the place of my dreams. So it
yeah,
changed a lot, changed everything.
yeah. And
Yeah,
as much as in some places in Australia, it's not mandatory to have the qualification validated, but because the market is very competitive, if you don't really have a qualification validated, you probably don't even get a phone call. And you've been
exactly.
receiving few phone calls, but the issue is just the COVID and the border shut.
Yeah, no, exactly. If you don't, we now I'm the way I'm this way, to find a job, and I know how important it is. It's, as you say before, if you don't have it, probably they won't even call you.
Yeah.
So it's really important. Yeah.
No, that's okay, Ricardo. Yeah. Certainly, I wish you all the good luck for you in your applications, and hopefully the borders they're going to be open soon. And I hope that you stay safe in Spain.
Thank you, Justin.
And are you going to get vaccinated soon?
Yeah, we're waiting for, yeah.
Yeah. So
uh,
hopefully the government will open the borders, then you can come back to Australia. And
uh,
obviously, once you are in Australia, it's going to be much easier for you to find a job here. Now that you are a validated production engineer, very
oh my God.
proudly, yeah, saying that.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Jackson. Thank you. And I would like to thank you first of all, because everybody need to know. I'm not just saying this because we're live. So who is not watching us is gonna watch, and I hope that people watch this, and because you're doing amazing and a wonderful job. It's in your project, so you helping a lot of people, and I really appreciate Jason, because we need more people like you. You're helping a lot. You're helping a lot.
yeah. Thanks,
Definitely.
Ricardo. Yeah,
No, you're
yeah.
welcome. It's my
Yeah, I'm
pleasure.
just trying to give back a little bit of what life gave to me. Life was really good for me in Brazil. Life has been really good here in Australia. God gave me a second chance to live. So I
Yeah.
think I need to, grab that opportunity and help as many people as I can. So
Yeah. Yeah. No,
yeah,
no,
and I'm very happy to have
it's
helped you and being part, a small part in your successful life, Ricardo.
thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah.
I just, I appreciate this. I have no words. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, so I won't really take a lot of your time, Ricardo. I would like to certainly thank you very much for your availability and your time and for your kind words and also for your trust
You're welcome.
in my services and to be it was really a pleasure to be your mentor and I look forward to meeting with you here in Australia when you work as an engineer here and if you come to
I
Brisbane
hope so.
we will have a coffee or a beer together.
Of course, definitely, Jason. Of course, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
and I
Yeah,
shout.
I hope
I
so.
I pay for you as a welcome drink to
Okay.
Australia.
Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you. Appreciate.
Yeah. All right then. Okay. Thanks very much, Ricardo, and you have a very very good day.
Thank you. You too, Jason. Good night for you, and for everybody in Australia.
All right. Thanks, Ricardo. Bye bye. I'll
Thank
see
you.
you.
Bye, bye, Jason.